A family-owned business for 50 years, dedicated to home-style, fabulous tasting, amazing foods. And tonight on HSN, we're going to talk about feeling prepared with, you could say, emergency food, but this isn't normal emergency food. We're talking strawberry-flavored creamy wheat, maple brown sugar oatmeal. Look at those buttermilk pancakes, chocolate protein shake, creamy potato soup, chicken-flavored noodle soup. Oh, I fancy some of that right now. What about fettuccine Alfredo, Spanish rice, creamy chicken-flavored rice, something for everybody. How about a little Italiano marinara? You got it. Black bean burger. We need to think about some fruits as well. We've got some banana, we've got some cheesy broccoli rice, some morning milk, and maybe some chocolate pudding for dessert. Folks, you're gonna get tonight, for the 50th anniversary and the first ever Today's Special, an astonishing 135 servings. That's 135 servings, 15 different varieties. We're talking breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, dessert, all of it, up to 25 years shelf life. It all comes to you in this fabulously designed pail, so you can have this, you can use this, not just in an emergency. These are pantry staples, pantry essentials, especially with the craziness and the cost of food and everything else. We've got a lot to talk about. First, I want to show you really the vast amount of what you are going to receive for just $99 and change and FlexPay. Take a look at this long list. Something for everybody, that's for sure. So from the pancakes like we showed you, to the protein shakes, to the rice, to the marinara, to the Alfredo, to the soups, to the black bean burgers, the banana chips, the morning moves, low-fat milk alternative as well. There really is a tremendous amount of stuff that you receive here, and you get it from a company that's been dedicated to wonderful food and wonderful experience for a long, long time. I do want to point out right out of the gate, we've got free shipping and handling on this, and we broke it down to 74 cents a serving, 74 cents a serving. Now, obviously, with the price of food and the cost of inflation and everything that's going on in the world, I did get my notes, and I have to say it right at the beginning, we have very limited numbers. We were able to secure this value for the Today's Special, obviously way back in the distant past, nearly a year ago. So you certainly are able to take advantage, single purchase or auto ship. If you do auto ship, it's gonna come to you every 90 days, but you're securing the price, which is what is phenomenal. Did I mention free shipping? Yeah, free shipping and handling. That's a lot of food with free shipping and handling. My dear friend and wonderful guest here, voice of Augason Farms, Alison Scuddy. It's great to see you, my love.
It's great to be here. We've been working on this for quite a while.
It's a big deal, right?
It's a big deal. You know what? Because we wanted to do a couple things. We wanted to prepare you for the what ifs, and we wanted to prepare you for the what is. And that's the whole thing, because you never know. Because what if you're caught in a tornado? You know, my son had a couple of friends that lost their homes in the one that hit Mayfield, Kentucky last December. What if you're part of one of the hurricanes that's on its way, and maybe you're gonna suffer some flooding just like they did in Texas last week? What if you're out in California and you're worried about those forest fires and you gotta grab something and go?
Very real.
Listen, whether you're going to the community center, whether you're going to a hotel and you don't wanna spend who knows how much on restaurants, or whether you're gonna hunker down at home and wait, this is gonna give you the first 1 to 2 weeks of food for your family, and that's when it's crucial that everybody has plenty of food to eat. Let's go through, and I want to show you some of the things you're going to get. This is our flavored cream of wheat. It's strawberry flavored. We didn't want to just do any old plain cream of wheat. You're going to get 8 servings. Here's 2. You're going to get 8. We have our maple brown sugar oatmeal right here. It's got that wonderful flavor of the brown sugar. It's got the maple in there. It has everything. It's just like home style oatmeal.
Gorgeous.
This is not, none of this tastes like, you know, those bars, you know, the bars, the MRE bars. No. How about some buttermilk pancakes? We are known for our pancakes. We use different flours. We blend them together with the butter, with the milk, with the baking powder, all in our blenders to make the lightest, fluffiest pancakes out there. And let me tell you, Adam, these are 5-star review. Everywhere, everybody loves these. Creamy potato soup. Now, right here we have our breakfast. 3 things for breakfast.
Yep.
Let's move into lunch.
Okay.
Creamy potato soup. This reminds me, and you know you love England. I was with my mom at a cafe in England.
Yes.
And they served potato soup.
Yes, of course.
And it smelled so good.
Yep.
And when I put this into the water, I had the same aroma.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had the same flavor. I love it. Chicken noodle soup. You have kids, you gotta give them something that tastes good right there every day because they know chicken noodle soup.
Sure.
It makes them feel good. Then the other thing we do is we have the chocolate protein shakes right here. You're gonna get 2 of these. So this is gonna give you that energy burst, that high protein, everything that you need. It's like a meal supplement. So if you're in between breakfast, lunch, or you gotta have something on the go, boom.
Alison, do you mind for 1 second?
Yes.
Guys, can I just draw your attention to something over behind me for just 1 quick moment? I'll only be able to mention this a couple of times throughout the presentation. But guys, if we can get a camera shot behind here, I want to show you the 100 pouches of emergency water. I put this at the top of the list to make sure you knew about it because they have brought in, Augason Farms have brought in 100 pouches of emergency water that you can keep with you. Maybe in the glove box of your car if the car were to break down or you were stranded in an emergency. You can place these everywhere and anywhere. We're doing 100 pouches for $40. I mean, we're looking at $39.95 and free shipping, so we're under 40 cents a pouch. We will be selling out of the water most likely in this presentation. There are only 600 or 700 available. So ask about the water. For me, that was a no-brainer. I also want to quickly tell you the milk is available. And Alison, if I can get your take on this as well, because this is a lot of milk, right? This makes a lot of milk.
It's like 2.5 gallons of milk right there at your fingertips, or creamer, or ricotta cheese, or sweetened condensed milk, coffee cream, makes it all. Whipped cream, this is, you'll love that milk right there.
And that's free shipping and handling as well. That's $19.95 with free shipping. Again, the cost of shipping these days. The other 2 things that I do want you to know, these are the last things. We have our vegetables over here. Alison, give us the lowdown on that.
The vegetables, you're gonna get the broccoli, the corn, the peas, everything there, because you know what? Why not add a little vegetables to your pail? Open that up, put those packages right in the pail. There's room for them, and you have the vegetables also.
Fruits are a no-brainer. Absolutely get the fruits. Fruit's perfect because in here you're looking at your apples, we've got our strawberries, and we've got our banana chips, right?
Whether you're gonna cook with them, whether you're gonna snack them right out of the bags, the fruits are amazing.
Okay.
And I tell you what, you cannot go to like the grocery stores and find these freeze-dried fruits. You spend a fortune just to get a bag.
They're expensive.
5 cups of strawberries in there, guys.
Okay.
I mean, that alone is the price.
So ask about those additional things if you want them. I only say it because all of those will sell out tonight, especially that water. Okay, what are we making?
Well, right here, we're making some of this soup, and I just wanted you to see. Look at what's in here. You're gonna have the celery. You're gonna have the parsley. You're gonna have the pieces of carrot. This is home-style food. You know what I mean? So you're gonna cook this, and your family is gonna enjoy eating it. It's not, do I have to eat that? No, it's can we eat that?
Yes.
Because this is also for your pantry. We're gonna talk about in a minute. But look at this. This is our Spanish rice.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I can smell it. It smells gorgeous.
Doesn't it smell
Yeah.
so good? And in here, it's got all the flavorings that you would expect. It's got the onions, the peppers, everything in there. And you know what? We didn't even, to get the flavor, to get the color like that, we used beet juice. We didn't even use some weird, you know, artificial coloring in there. This is long grain rice. It's just like you would expect it to be. But if you try to get this in the grocery store, you know, because you're saying, oh wait, I can go buy a package of that at the grocery. Yes, but it's not gonna have a 25 shelf life. It's not, no 25 years here. We put all these in Mylar pouches that are foil lined, so whether or not you keep these in the pail, you have a long shelf life. It's ready when you're ready. You don't have to worry, can I get it? What am I gonna do? This is ready for you anytime you want it.
Alison, you got to agree though, it's almost like I'm torn down the middle because yes, it's for an emergency, but this is such great tasting food. It does not have to be for an emergency.
No, and this particular pail, Adam, is all of our favorites. These are HSN favorites. These are everybody's favorites since Augason Farms started. These are the tried and true recipes, and these are the ones that sell out over and over and over. In fact, as we were making this pail, we were selling out of stuff. And we were having to wait till it came back in because the supply chain hits us too. A couple more things. We have 8 servings of fettuccine Alfredo. And I want you to notice there's no garnish, there's nothing special on these. This is truly what you're gonna get right out of the pail.
Right.
You just add the water, and this is gonna be how it looks. We've got a beautiful table for you over there that we're gonna show you if you're using this for pantry. But hey, if you're in a situation, how about some fettuccine Alfredo? This is the creamy chicken rice. This is actually Mark's favorite.
Is it really?
Yeah, this is his favorite, the creamy chicken rice. Here's the fettuccine Alfredo, and here's the Italian marinara. You can still have Italian night while you're hunkered down somewhere. I mean, that's just amazing to me. The black bean burgers has never been in any kit at any time.
This is exclusive.
This is exclusive to this kit. The black bean burgers are a #1 hit on HSN, and if you guys have tried this, you know. They are vegetarian, they are gluten-free, and a lot of these have different and you can check the label on the back. We wanted there to be something for everybody in your family, no matter what your dietary restrictions are.
Okay.
All right, how about, now we've got our breakfast, we've got our lunch, we've got our dinners. Now, how about some snacks?
Okay.
Banana chips. These are on the go, ready to eat right out of the pouch. Look at that. Is that not delicious?
Gorgeous.
I mean,
Love it.
they're so good. This is what we keep out on the countertop at Augason Farms for all the employees to snack on.
It's such an easy, nice snack.
It's such an
good
easy,
for you.
It's so good, and you know what? It makes you feel good to eat them. They're crunchy, they're delicious, and you can dip them right in the chocolate pudding.
Oh, if I must.
I mean, how about some chocolate pudding right here? Really? I mean, who else gives you a dessert like chocolate pudding? 5 servings of chocolate pudding that you're gonna have in this one pouch. And then also, and this is all the way down here by itself, so I didn't even talk about it, is your cheesy broccoli rice. This is like something you would take for Thanksgiving dinner.
Sure.
It's like one of those casseroles. In fact, we have a casserole in a minute. But the whole thing, all of Augason Farms started with the Morning Moose milk.
Right.
This is the thick, rich, creamy milk. It's a whey protein-based milk, and it has changed everything. 20 servings of the milk included in the pouch. Now, we also have the Country Fresh that you can pick up separately. But this is our whey protein milk, and it is so thick and so creamy, you will love it.
So we've covered a lot of base already, and obviously we're extremely busy. I do want to stress to you really fast, the $99 price point with the free shipping and handling is only while supplies last. Pricing of everything has gone up significantly. We locked in this price with Augason Farm many, many months ago. Once we sell out, it's done. This is the only Today Special schedule for the year. So if you would like it, please grab it while you can. Again, this is 11 pounds of food you're getting in that pail, so to get it with free shipping and handling is unheard of. Without further ado, though, we do have a special guest tonight. I would love to introduce you and bring on in and invite in Mr. Mark Augason of Augason Farms, the president and owner. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you.
Congratulations on 50 years.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, to complete 50 years to be here today.
How did it start? Tell everybody the story.
Well, the story starts here, okay? Morning Moose milk was our #1 item from Augason Farms. It started in the home of our garage in 1972. So what you're seeing is 50 years worth of hard work and effort. Augason Farms started out as making everyday gourmet foods, okay? We transitioned in from going everyday gourmet foods into getting into shelf-stable conditions for our food so we can have great recipes, great entrees, great desserts, great milk at a cost savings that's low, cost-effective and efficient, and also is shelf-stable. There's a time of need or a time of trouble. I want good food. I want home-style recipes. I want to bring what I grew up on to your guys' table for any time you need it, or you want it, or you have to have it.
And you take a lot of pride, and still do to this day, right, in terms of the quality of this?
Oh, absolutely. Every single one of these recipes is tried and true from not just my mother and father. Phil and Jackie Augason were really the founders of the company. As I grew up in the business, in the industry, I grew up as a child in the company, developing, eating these recipes. And if I didn't like one of them, I surely made a big stink about it and said, hey, you know, we need to do something different. Fortunately enough, I was able to get my chance in the kitchen to continue to develop these great recipes and to make sure that kids, teenagers, adults, every single person in your family loves these foods. Listen, one of the goals we've always said, practice what you eat what you store.
Yes.
And so that's exactly what we're doing here.
Mark, it is a privilege, honestly, to be on air with you. Congratulations again on 50 years.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and wonderful celebration.
We're going to see you throughout the day, okay?
Absolutely.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Mark. As Mark kind of heads out, we have a very abbreviated presentation tonight of this. And as we started the show by showcasing whether it's natural disasters, anything from tornadoes to hurricanes to flooding to power outages to wildfires, whatever it may be, we've all been there or know somebody certainly that struggled with issues that were perhaps unexpected. Feeling prepared, Alison, is so important, right?
Well, it is. You know what? I want you to think about this as like car insurance.
Yes.
Okay? You can't buy car insurance after you've wrecked your car.
Right, exactly.
And
It's too late.
Yeah, it's too late. You can't go and buy health insurance after you've broken your leg.
Right.
So you can't go and get the food after you're in a situation where everybody else needs the food.
Yes.
You can't get out of your house.
Yes.
You don't know what's going on, and your family's upset, you're upset, and you don't know where to turn. That's not the time to worry about it. You want to check that problem right off your list right now, and just go ahead and have it in your home, so whatever's going on, you just grab it and you're out the door.
And just a reminder, this is an astonishing 135 servings. It breaks down to 74 cents a serving. Heck, you have a meal and a nice glass of milk, we're still under $1.50. I mean, that's impressive, right? That's the kind of value you want. But most people wouldn't imagine it was possible in this day and age, which is why we are selling these much faster than anticipated. This is the Augason Farm 50-year celebration, world launch exclusive that you cannot find anywhere else. So please bear that in mind. Good food, quality food, just add water. But it's not just for those times of desperate need. It's for those times of any time of the week. You didn't have a chance to go get groceries. Well, now we've got some staples, some great tasting food.
Because it's not just the what ifs, it's the what is.
Right.
And what is right now? Inflation. Have you bought groceries lately? You know you put them in your shopping cart and you're paying a lot more than you paid last year.
True.
The prices keep going up. The other thing is this food supply chain. You never know what's on the shelf. You go in and 1 week there's your favorite barbecue sauce, 1 week there's not. This way you have everything. And then the other what if is the thing, or the what is the thing that has plagued moms throughout the world since the beginning of time, and that is, what is for dinner?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh, what is for dinner? I'm sick of being asked that. You know what I say? Reach in the pail, pull something out, and that's what's for dinner.
Easy.
Because we have good stuff there. I want to grab my milk out of the refrigerator. Because you know what? Cereal. What a great thing to have.
Yeah.
And you run out of milk, you can't get out, or you know what? You just don't want to go to the store.
Right.
So you have your milk right here to use on your cereal or on your granola or on, you know, just a nice glass. There is your milk right there. And it's icy cold. It tastes delicious. How about your creamy strawberry wheat? I mean, go ahead. See, now you're not in full emergency. You just want to use this at home without having to go to the store. I don't know about you, but I got a little spoiled. This is the one thing about the pandemic. I really liked that pickup food. I liked it when they shopped for me. And I didn't have to go in the store and find a parking spot and lug my stuff around and put it in the car. Well, I like having this stuff delivered because I found out that now, you know, if you go and you buy the food, you have them buy the food, it's a huge markup.
Oh yeah, for sure.
From going in the store. So you're getting a good deal here and getting it home, not having to go anywhere. Perfect. How about your oatmeal? Oatmeal is a great way to start your day. It's warm, it's hearty, it's delicious. Put some apples, put some honey on there, and you have a really great way to start your day. Augason Farms uses the best ingredients that we can find. We source most everything locally, and it's going to taste just as good as mom made. Now up here I have some hot chocolate. I made the hot chocolate using actually a half of a pudding pouch.
Okay.
And I added in my milk. And it tastes great. I heated it up. It tastes fantastic. Over here, I'm gonna get some pancakes. I'm gonna pull these right out of here, and I'm gonna put them on my platter. And I've got my bacon, I've got my sausages, I've got my strawberry, I've got my butter, my syrup. I'm all set. So you can make your pancakes. And again, I was telling you, These pancakes are delicious. You can also make biscuits,
Yep.
you can make cobblers, you can make pie crusts, you can make so many things out of this pancake mix. So you have to try this. This is one of our best sellers of all time. I'm actually going to throw some my black bean burgers in the pan.
World famous black bean burgers.
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do real fast. Just
Yes.
while Alison's doing that, folks, can you come with me just a second? There's a couple things I wanna highlight over this way. Folks, first of all, there are some additional pieces that you may wanna pick up, okay? Before I tell you about all of the different things that you might want to add in, just a reminder, everything that you're receiving, I mean, this is a big pail. There's a lot in here. It's 135 servings, 15 different varieties. And again, the foods, whether it was the Alfredo or the marinara, everything is there. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and desserts. It comes like this, again, shelf life up to 25 years or so in the pail. Free shipping and handling delivered direct to your door. If you and I tried to go and ship this, right, ourselves, at the local store, this would cost a lot of money to ship all that food, but we will ship it anywhere in the continental United States with that free shipping and handling, so please take advantage. You can buy it just once, absolutely, or you can do it on auto ship, which is gonna lock it in for every single 90 days. Again, you're locking in the price of these foods at prices that we've not seen for several months, which is crazy. And obviously that free shipping would continue if you were to do that as well with that auto ship option. All right, this way. I did tell you that the 100 pouches of water would sell out, and it is now approaching 40% sold out in the first 10-15 minutes. It's 100 pouches of emergency water, okay? It breaks down to 40 cents each. The pouch has a 5-year shelf life. So if we, you know, look, water is the most important, right? We've got to have water. So where will you place this? Places around the house. Place them in your emergency preparedness kit. Place them at work. Place them in the glove box of the car. Maybe you got stranded in the middle of the, you know, of the highway and it was a red hot day and you're on Route 66. You know, anything can happen. But having emergency water at home is imperative. You can use this water to make the food. Remember, with the foods that we're making tonight, we're just adding water. This could be it. Again, all of that for $39 and change with free shipping and handling. You will be the only one to see it. We will be selling out of the water tonight. Those that tune in the morning will not be able to buy the water. Okay, next one is the milk. You know, Alison said it, whether you're using it as creamer, whether you're using it for cereal, whether you're using it just to have a nice glass of milk. This is around 2.5 gallons of milk, which is phenomenal value for money. Again, you've seen the price of milk recently, right? We're at $19.95 with free shipping and handling for around 2.5 gallons of milk. Awesome. All right, next up, the extra veggies. Again, it's these extra items that help extend the meal, really help to fill you up. These are the missing pieces to the puzzle. That is a wonderful, well-designed collection of great veggies for you. The veggies coming in at $62.95. Again, free shipping and handling. That's on a single purchase or auto ship. The fruits are by far the most popular, and I have now 400 left before they're sold out. So the fruits, in fact, I'm being told about 370 now. 370 of the fruits left, that's all. In auto ship, there's only 100 left. Whether it's the banana chips, whether it's the strawberries or the apples, that is an easy yes. You know how much it costs to buy dried fruit. To be able to get all of that for $55.95 with free shipping is awesome. All right, let's get back into our today's special. We are more than halfway through the presentation already. Certainly what we've seen over recent weeks and months, even over the past day, is that you never know what is going to happen. Augason Farms is about preparing you and your family so that you feel cool and confident in the face of an emergency. This is food that you'll love, that the kids will love, that everybody will love. That's hearty, home style, thick, rich, creamy, gorgeous, whatever it may be. With that being said, I want to take a moment out so you can start to order yours. If you are on hold, we will get to you immediately. We're extremely busy for our first ever Augason Farms Today's Special.
Food is my obsession.
Cooking is my life.
At hsn.com, discover online cooking demonstrations to help you spice it up in the kitchen.
Who wouldn't love you for that?
Explore, watch, and shop all of our top chefs at hsn.com.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
Since I brought my first invention to the world over 25 years ago, HSN has been my home. Now I'm inviting you to my house for an all-new show, Joy Live. Every Saturday, join me as I find the best HSN products for you and the stories behind them. From unique finds to deals you're gonna love. So let's have some fun. Don't miss Joy Live with me, Joy Mangano, every Saturday night on HSN.
It's Allison, it's Adam, it's Augason Farms' 50th anniversary celebration here on HSN. Real fast, big news coming out of HSN headquarters. You don't even know this, Allison. Since you've been gone, we've started free exchanges.
That's amazing.
Isn't that awesome?
And this is a heavy pail.
Exactly. So if you want to exchange for whatever reason, maybe it's even fashions or beauty, you can do that, different sizes, different colors.
For free.
For free. For free.
That's
so we're
awesome.
excited. With that being said, let's get a bit further into this. I've been enjoying the feast you've been putting on tonight.
I want to quickly say something else about the fruits and the vegetables.
Yes.
No washing, no peeling, no cleaning of the food. All that's been done for you.
Love it.
It is ready to go. And you know what? Because like I hate cleaning all the broccoli and is it clean or not? And you know what? It's just so nice to be able to take it right out of the pouch and use it. All right, I've got my black bean burgers. I'm going to do double burgers on here.
Ooh.
This is something that I tell you what, I love. It's got just enough kick. It's not super too spicy.
Yes.
It's got just enough kick to be perfect. And you know what? I was at a restaurant last week and one burger was $6.50 for just a single patty. And that's ridiculous because, what is it here?
We're at 74 cents a serving.
Yeah, I mean,
you can't argue with that.
so, I mean, this is a great thing to serve. You can do that camping. This is a perfect thing to take with you if you have an RV, if you're going hiking, you're going camping. Because remember, we're not just about emergencies, we're about every day.
Yeah.
So, how about that soup? Remember I was telling you how I had it over in England?
Yeah.
You know what I love to do is I love to mix some leeks into it.
Oh, gorgeous.
I love to mix the leeks. It tastes so good. I mean, it just gives that extra something. You can pour a little of our extra cream on top if you want. And here's the thing about us too. I talk about so many things being creamy. Our cream is a proprietary blend.
Yeah.
It's not just like a heavy corn-based cream. We make it out of a coconut oil.
Oh.
This is something that is our own. So when you have these foods and they taste creamy, that's why, because when you're rehydrating the food, you know, you have to bring back all those flavors.
Yeah.
That's not easy.
Yeah.
I mean, Mark has spent years and years to perfect these recipes so that all you do is add the water and it doesn't taste like mush.
Right.
I mean, that's what you want.
No, exactly.
Here's the Spanish rice. You can cook it up with some sausages, with some peppers. I mean, just make it your own. Don't worry about what you're doing here. This is our marinara. It's like lasagna.
Yeah.
We use a lasagna noodle. We use the marinara sauce. It's all ready to go. I'm gonna put some in this bowl.
Ooh.
And I mean, look at this. This is a perfect serving of the lasagna. Kids like it, everybody likes it. This is something that this is one of those what's for dinner, here you go, grab it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's something right there. I'm also gonna grab something out of the oven.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know, you can bake this, you can treat this like you would your regular food.
Yes.
That's what this is all about. So over here is our cheesy broccoli.
Ooh.
Our cheesy broccoli rice. And this is actually like something you would take to Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
we made this, we added our own extra little cheese on top.
Yeah, oh.
You know, you could add breadcrumbs if you wanted to, but I'm gonna serve some of this so that Adam can taste this.
Can't wait.
Let me get a little spoon right here for you.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have some water with my meal because they say that's good, right? So I'm gonna open one of the emergency pouches. Remember, you can get the emergency pouches right now. So with this, you're literally just breaking this seal, right, Alison? You break it, you pull it down, and that should, I think.
There's a little tear notch.
Oh no, I didn't get through it. I didn't get through it, which is okay.
Well, that's because it's a foil line.
Right, so you want it
pouch.
to be...
It's a 5-year
Mark,
shelf
come here.
life. It's a 5-year shelf life on this water.
This is Mark, everybody, from Augason Farms. He is the president and owner. Mark, my friend, show me how I should be opening this.
Yeah, let's let him
Okay, so
open
all I
it.
do is grab the corner of it,
Yep.
and I'm gonna rip it straight down.
Just...
It's a thick pouch.
Just as
I might have
slippery as
opened
that.
it in the
It's
wrong
okay.
place. There we go.
I'm gonna start over here on my side, so there we go.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, you're
Mark
welcome.
to the rescue, appreciate it. And there we go, all done. Mark, that is such a clever idea though, right? To get the pouch of water?
Absolutely, it's fantastic. You can see how durable it is. We don't want water to leak. We want to put it, we're putting this in places that we don't normally put water because we want it there just in case we need water. So you can see how durable and strong the plastic is, as well as the foil lining inside of it.
Because we're saying 5 years shelf life on that.
5 years shelf life, yes.
Thank you, Mark. We
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you, buddy.
All right, try the cheesy broccoli rice.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to keep on talking about, because over here, we have the Fettuccine Alfredo, but we added shrimp to it. Isn't that good? Taste how creamy that is and cheesy.
But again, it's so good that it's wrong to call it emergency food.
I know.
It's wrong to, it is, it can be, you know, but it's gorgeous, it tastes, and it's so cheesy, it's nice.
I know, it's really, really nice. I mean, this is something like, you know, and people take these camping with them, you know, because you see all the time if you're an overlander or you're camping or you're RV. Remember, these come in the smaller pouches. This is 15 varieties of food that you're gonna get in this pail. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks,
Really
desserts, and dinner, and beverage, all in this. I mean, look at everything you're gonna get there, Adam. I mean, you got the pancakes. 12 servings of the pancakes. You got, Rocky, I can't read that. Are you crazy?
Producer's saying, look all you get. I'll go right up to it. You're gonna get 12 servings of the pancakes, 10 servings of the maple brown sugar oatmeal, 8 servings of the strawberry flavored creamy wheat, 2 servings of the chocolate protein shake, 16 servings of that delicious Spanish rice. You know I love that creamy potato soup, 16 servings, 4 servings of the chicken noodle, 16 of the creamy potato, and again, on and on and on. Then we've got the marinara, the fettuccine. I mean, you go to the black bean burger, the chocolate pudding, which also was really nice, and the morning mousse milk. But there's a taste for every palate, a favorite for every person, right?
How about banana pudding?
Oh, yes.
Okay, this is another way to use those bananas. So delicious. If you're making a parfait or you're making banana pudding, these are gonna stay crisp. They're not gonna get that bogged down, mushy taste. Beautiful in here. How about using your pudding to make a French silk pie?
Why not?
Why not? And then line it with the bananas around the edge.
Great idea.
I mean, here is our protein shakes. The protein shakes have 480 calories and 30 grams of protein.
Can I drink them?
Sure. So if you need to have a pick-me-up at some point of the day, or you're just between here and there, or you want to take some in the office with you so you have something to, these are great, great, great. And again, these have never been offered in a pail. We also have Mark's favorite, the creamy chicken rice.
Oh, yeah.
We've paired it with some asparagus and some chicken slices. So these are your real dinners. I mean, this is what you're gonna serve at home. We're stocking your pantry. You're gonna be stocked up for emergencies, and you're gonna be just stocked up at home. I mean, it makes sense.
And what I love is, because, you know, in crazy times, which we know are all too often these days, it can be very, very, very upsetting for everybody in the family, but especially children, right? When something happens out of the ordinary, it can really affect them. There's something to be said to be able to sit down with the family and with the kids and say, hey, do you want a chocolate shake? Do you want some chocolate pudding? Because that taste, that flavor, you take a drink and everything seems a lot better. Everything seems like it's gonna be all right. And that comfort is priceless, right? We love that. We talk about feeling safe and secure. Who is it that you go to bed at night worrying about? Is it sons, daughters? Maybe they live in a different state, a different city. Maybe you want to send this to them. Maybe you live in Miami and they live in New Orleans, we can send this directly to them with our Delivery Direct program.
That's a great
Allison,
idea.
free shipping. No matter where it's going in the continental United States, free shipping and handling. If you were going to get any gift for somebody in your family that you love and care about, this is a no-brainer.
This is a no-brainer, and you know what? We made this specifically for you at HSN because we know, we see the sales, we know what your favorite items are, and so we put them all together in one pail, so you have, yes, you are absolutely prepared, but then you also stock it up your kitchen pantry. Again, now I could read these. You're gonna get your strawberry-flavored creamy wheat, 8 servings, so there's a good breakfast for you right there. 12 servings of your buttermilk pancake, and these are amazing. What's gonna happen is you're gonna try these pancakes, you're gonna come back on hsn.com and you're gonna buy the big can of pancake mix because they're really the best I've ever had. The maple brown sugar oatmeal. Why not? It's creamy. It's like mom makes. It just is that go-to warm, stick to your ribs breakfast. Creamy potato soup and chicken noodle soup. Now the chicken noodle soup is actually a chicken flavored noodle soup. We started with a vegetarian chicken base. So if you're a vegetarian, no problem having that.
Nice.
You know, which is wonderful. We have our Spanish rice. We have our creamy chicken rice. These are great things to have. They fill you up. They taste good. Everybody in the family loves them. Fettuccine Alfredo, Italian marinara. Listen, no matter where you are, if you're stuck in a hotel and you're thinking, you know what, I'm gonna have to go out and I'm gonna feed my family 3 times a day while I'm stuck in here for 2 weeks, cha-ching. I mean, you can make these things in your hotel room. Black bean burgers, 6 servings of the black bean burgers, so you can make 6 small burgers or 4 huge burgers, and these are gonna taste delicious. These are particularly good with the Spanish rice.
Nice.
The moose milk, you're gonna get 20 servings of the moose milk, so you can have a sip of milk, a cup of milk with all your foods. The banana chips are just that grab and go snack if you're in the car or the kids just want something. The cheesy broccoli rice, again, you saw Adam enjoying that because it's so good, and again, it's creamy, it's cheesy. We use our own freeze-dried broccoli in it. And of course, the chocolate pudding. And here's the thing too, you know, if you're somewhere and you're worried and you have kids and the tensions are high and everybody's concerned and the adrenaline is going, you need something that makes you go, okay, it's not that bad. We're gonna make it through this. Well, nothing says that like chocolate pudding.
How true is that, right?
You know, you're eating your chocolate pudding, it can't be all bad. So it's gonna get you through.
If you want extra fruit, because again, we're not just talking about in emergencies, but just having some great dried fruit available to snack on during the day, maybe you're at work. We have the extra Ready Plus fruits. We're more than 60% sold out. I have only 5 dozen left in auto ship, so I really want you to decide on that one tonight if you want it. Amazing value again. I wrote it down, $55.95 with free shipping and handling is a phenomenal opportunity. Again, just to add to it, so you'll get more of those fabulous banana chips that I know you're gonna love. Sliced strawberries as well, and the apple dices, which we really appreciate. Let me put this back over here. Not forgetting, of course, the 100 pouches of water. Everybody's buying that. There's also a veggies selection, and of course, the powdered milk. Well, what an amazing presentation from Augason Farms. So many reasons to love. First of all, you gotta love the quality of the food. This is all about home style. It's rich, creamy, and tasty, and so delicious. From Augason Farms, they've been doing this for over 50 years with this family-owned business. You've also gotta love the fact that you quite simply get so much, right? You're getting an astonishing number of servings. We're looking at 135 servings, and that breaks down to just pennies per serving at 74 cents or so. That is super affordable. Not only that, you talk about feeling prepared and knowing that in the event of an unexpected situation, maybe it's a storm, maybe it's a power outage, any type of natural disaster, maybe it's just that times are hard right now. If anything were to happen to your family in your part of the country, well, we're gonna be able to eat. We're gonna be able to feed our family, our loved ones, our children, and feel good about it. They're the reasons why we love this special offer today with Reasons to Love. With that being said, we are down to our final 10 minutes of the Today Special. I don't want to hark on this because I think I'm only saying what everybody knows, but Allison, come with me a second, Alison. Because we were talking about this with Mark before the show as well. Price of food,
Is ridiculous.
we all know, has gone sky high.
You know what, actually, of all of inflation, the price of food is one of the very, very highest of anything.
And we all feel it.
And we all feel it. I mean, we have to eat.
Right.
I go to the grocery store and I mean, I can't believe it. I'll go and I'll have a half a cart and it's like hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's never used to be that. Things that I feel like it was $90
Yes.
are now like $150.
Agreed.
You know, it's just really, really high. And so to be able to lock in that price right now,
It's phenomenal.
it's phenomenal because you just don't know what's happening. You don't know what's going on. And then again, the supply chain. You know, we suffered with that with the pandemic. It's still having the trickle down
Very
effect.
real.
And you got to worry about what is harvesting. You know, right now I know the potatoes are going to be having an issue. You know, sometimes you hear things all the time. You can't get strawberries or you can't get one thing or another, and you're always locked in. When you have this on hand, you don't care because you have it in your pantry or in your pail. At any time, you can open this pail, take out what you want, and close the lid. Even if you don't want it in the pail, throw the pail out because these are still 25 years servings just in the pouch. That's what makes it. These are foil-lined Mylar pouches.
Yeah.
And this is what's going to be. The air has been removed and it's not preserved with salt.
No.
We've simply pulled out all the oils.
Right.
And then all you have to do is rehydrate and those flavors just pop back out.
Yeah.
You know, so you're ready to eat them, just like they were never, dehydrated in the first place.
Right.
And that's the thing. So all of these foods are together. You know, a dorm room. Mm-hmm. I mean, and also if you live, like, winter's coming.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people got stuck last year in their homes in the winter. What about you guys that were in cars on the side of the road?
Very real.
You know, here's some stuff you can take, a couple of these with some of the pouches of water, keep them in your car, and you're all set.
We had so many ideas as well before the show. Our producer Rocky was saying maybe you're going to a music festival and you want to take some food that's easy to prepare. Again, we're just adding water.
Yep.
You're going camping, right? I mean, there's so many different ways that you could use this, utilize this. Just like Alison said, these are pantry staples. But remember, look, we can talk about 25-year shelf life. We can talk about 74 cents a serving. We can talk about feeling prepared. It all means nothing if it doesn't taste good.
Right.
And one of the things I know, because I've just sampled half of it, is that when you take your first bite, you'll say, oh, wow, this really is cheesy broccoli. Wow, this black bean burger is really delicious. Oh, that chocolate pudding, I want a second helping of that. You'll be so excited because the flavors are gorgeous. And that's why Augason Farms has created such a reputation for itself over these past 50 years. This is a company, a family that cares and puts heart, passion, and soul into everything they've ever done. And this today's special, which is their first ever on HSN, is a big moment in time. We've never been able to touch anything like this type of value for this variety of food, for this amount of food. And when you factor in the free shipping and handling, and you factor in that flex pay that brings it home for $33 and change, there's simply, in my opinion, no other place you can go in America that beats this. Alison, feeling prepared is priceless.
Feeling prepared, feeling like you can do everything that you can possibly do for your family, particularly in that first week or two. This is gonna get you through the first 2 weeks. If there's 2 of you, the first week, no problem. So you have time to figure out where are you gonna do, how are you gonna do? If you're in a community center, if you're in a church, you don't wanna have to rely on what are they serving. Is your family gonna get enough? What if you don't like it? Take this with you and you have it right there. It just makes you feel good to know that's something off your list to worry about. Because what if, and those what ifs are happening, it seems like, more and more often. I feel like every time I turn on the news, something's happening. Something's flooding.
Sure.
Some tornado is somewhere. Right now we have hurricanes off both coasts that are, they're gonna come. If you live along the coastline, you never know what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, and we hope nothing ever happens to you. And you know what? pull it open and eat it for the everyday food.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, that's what's great. For our 50th anniversary, we really wanted to have almost like a try me pail.
Yeah.
So that you could get this home, try the foods for yourself, and come back, because you will, and come back to HSN and buy the full-size cans, because that's, you know, these are just such good foods.
I think you'll become a fan when you try this for sure. Real fast, Alison, can we just go over here?
Sure.
Just you and me together.
Yeah.
Guys, the team are letting me know that all of the extra pieces are now virtually sold out. So I just want to encourage you to do it. I want to start with the water, which is the 100 pouches of water. We brought in 800 sets. I have 300 left. So 800 sets were brought in, 300 left. It works out at 40 cents per pouch. Right, you saw me drinking it earlier, 5-year shelf life. Alison, why is the water a good idea?
Well, you have to stay hydrated. You know, you can actually go, the human body can actually go 5 days without food.
Okay.
It can only go 3 days without water.
Okay.
You have to stay hydrated. And you need it for your food, you need it for your medicines, you need it for your pets. I mean, this is just a really good thing to have, and you can throw it in the pouch, you can take it with you, put it in the pail, put it in your glove compartment, put it in your handbag. You know, wherever you need it. That's what I love about these small pouches.
Yes.
They really make sense.
Easy.
You could put some in the freezer, freeze them, and throw them in the cooler. When they thaw out, you've got icy cold water.
5-year shelf life, again, just to reiterate, you're the last to see it. They're about to sell out. Let's go to the milk, because I know that this is one of Mark's big deals, and you certainly were a big fan of the milk option.
So the milk was developed different than anything else. We found that if you fraud the milk first and then dehydrate it, you can mix it under any circumstances. It can be cold water, hot water, any kind of water, and it's gonna come out smooth, it's gonna come out evenly, and it's not gonna have any clumping.
Okay.
That took him 10 years to develop this milk on its own.
Wow.
You can go all the way from 2% and all the way up to heavy cream.
That's fantastic.
Yep,
okay.
with this.
That's available. The Country Fresh, certainly ask about it. The price is only $19.95 with free shipping and handling to get that. It makes nearly 2.5 gallons of milk. Next is the veggies.
The veggies, whether you're making veggie stew, whether you want to put this into your casseroles, whether you just are sick of having to clean that corn, you don't want to wash anything, you don't want to trim anything, this is the best and most handy way to add some vegetables. All of this food is great, but we didn't add the vegetables. The reason is we're worried about your caloric intake in an emergency, and veggies have low calories.
Okay.
If you're going for the taste, though, I highly recommend you add the vegetables in there, because it just gives it that oomph. You know, and it gives you that sense of, hey, this food is just great, it's normal food. So the vegetables are always a really big seller for us, and I think that you guys will really like it. The broccoli, the peas, and the corn. The corn, actually, I like to just snack on right out of the bag.
It's easy,
Seriously,
right?
Right?
And then we got our fruits. We were going to have a full presentation of the fruits later on, but that presentation has been canceled because we only have a couple hundred now left.
Well, you know what, too? If you haven't picked it up yet, I want to say baking months are coming.
Yes.
The apples for the apple pies is tremendous. The strawberries for shortcakes and for other kind of pies. You can make strawberry jam with this.
Nice.
You can make the apple jam. You can use this for so many different things, or just munching and crunching right out of the bags.
And again, the way it's done, it's easy, it's simple, all in one place. Look, whether you're camping, everyday meals, sheltering in place, emergencies, or every day, this is ideal. And you know how expensive dried fruit can be.
Absolutely, it's ridiculously expensive, and you're gonna get 4 cups of apples, 4 cups of bananas, and 5 cups of the strawberries.
Okay.
Young kids, young children love the strawberries. This also is fantastic in smoothies.
Yeah.
You can add them right to your smoothies. You can't go better than the fruits. I mean, it's one of my favorites.
Okay, so that's everything. You've seen everything we've got. Obviously, we've been through so much of what you receive in terms of all those flavors. This is the pail that's going to come to your home in just a few days.
Yep.
Free shipping and handling. I keep saying that simply because there's a lot of food here, right, guys? And this is not, this isn't light, as it were. This is several pounds of food, 135 servings. When you open it up, everything is stacked in there, everything is laid in there. Remember, specially and professionally sealed to give it that shelf life of 25 years or so. So we're really excited. And obviously, even when you've used it with all the food, you could use this pail for other things as well. Allison, a lot of people asking, if I do this on auto ship, will all the shipments come in this pail?
Absolutely.
They will?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
Yep, they're gonna come with that pail. And also, I want you to know, if you decide to take it out of the pail because you're going camping or something, the directions are right on each pouch.
Right.
So you don't have to look at the back of the pail.
Okay.
Because all the instructions and the nutritionals are also on the back of the pail.
So nice.
But you don't, if you get them separated, no problem. The instructions are right here on each and every pouch, so you know what you have. You don't have to say, oh, where's that pail?
Right.
You know, so don't worry about that. Now, when you're at home and you're looking in your pantry and you're like, I need to have foods, what am I gonna get? And you go to the grocery, a lot of the things you buy are oatmeal. You might buy cream of wheat. Maybe you buy milk. I mean, we all buy milk. You buy your pancake mix. You buy hot chocolate mix. You see a trend here? These are the things you already buy. They're not some strange weirdo thing.
Yeah.
These are the foods that you already have that you need to replace monthly or weekly in your pantry. And that's why we chose these. Chicken noodle soup. You know, last week, I went to the store, they were out of chicken noodle soup.
What?
That's ridiculous.
Oh my
Who
gosh.
runs out of chicken noodle soup? And I mean, take a look at our chicken noodle soup. You've got the carrots, you've got the parsley, you've got the thick, big noodles. You've got peas in here. This is very healthy. It's like a home style, really good chicken noodle soup. This is to die for.
Yeah.
With a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, your kids are happy.
What more do you want, right?
I gotta not lie, I'm happy. The black bean burgers, so very, very good. They're lightly seasoned. Don't worry if you're thinking, oh, they're too spicy. No. They're perfectly seasoned. They have the paprika in there. They're actually made, they are gluten-free because they're made out of oats, and they're also made out of like oats and rice. That's what binds them together.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry if you are vegetarian or you can't eat gluten, this is still gonna give you the protein that you need and the flavor that you need. The creamy potato soup, so very, very good. Use it in recipes, have it by itself, add leeks to it, add bacon to it. It's tremendous. It's got a great flavor. And you know what, I wanna mention too, all these pouches, you don't have to use them at one time.
Right.
You can use half at once. Okay. Or whatever you want to do. Maybe you don't want 12 whole servings of pancakes, you just want 6.
Yeah.
Just use half.
Okay.
I mean, you can do and customize this how you want to. How about that cheesy big...
Gotta try it.
Oh my gosh. The broccoli rice. So good. I mean, I went ahead and added extra cheese, put it in the oven. You could take this to Thanksgiving dinner. Put a little breadcrumbs on
easy.
there, and nobody would ever think, oh, did that come from an emergency preparedness pail?
No.
No way.
Never.
Okay. Spanish rice. If you're having this on taco night, or you're cooking it up with some of the sausages, this is delicious, it's tasty, but when you think, oh, there have those pouches out there that I can just rip open, and I can just get those, and they might be less expensive. They're 18-month shelf life.
Right.
They also, if they get wet, they're ruined. This can last through a storm. These pails, these pouches, they can go right in the back of your pickup truck in a downpour, and you are fine because of the way we make them. This is food that's meant to last, but food that tastes good for every day. This is our marinara. It's like a lasagna, really. And you know, we just took a really good marinara sauce, dehydrated it, or freeze-dried it, put it in here with our noodles, the lasagna noodles, and all you have to do to bring it back to life is just put it in some boiling water, that's it.
It's
you're
that
done.
easy, yeah.
I mean, we're just making it easy for you. Fettuccine Alfredo, okay, how about this? We've got the cream, we've got the white cheddar, we've got the Parmesan cheese in there, we have the big fettuccine noodles. It is just like restaurant quality. It's better than I can make. I mean, honestly, it's really, really good. And you don't have to grate stuff and worry and measure and dirty up 5 pans. No, one pot, you have a great dinner right there. Chocolate silk pie. That happens to be one of my very favorites. This is using the pudding mix. And you know, we have the pancake mix along the edges, the crust. Then we're rimming it with our banana chips. Then we're using our pudding mix in the middle. That is a great dessert. Or how about a banana pudding? My grandmother used to make banana puddings.
I do love banana. Yeah,
and I love a banana pudding. And you know what? If you're going somewhere, you can fill this full, or if you do breakfast parfaits, you can fill this through with the banana chips, and they're never gonna get that mushy taste. Those are gonna be crispy and give you that texture and that flavor that you want. They're just simply dehydrated bananas, and then we do toss just a little bit of sweetener on there to just brighten them up a bit, because you never know, like with any real fruit, some batches are sweeter than others. So we do that. Whipped cream made with our milk. I mean, here's Mark's favorite again, the creamy chicken rice. So good, so easy to make, and it's just like whether it's a side dish or a main meal, there it is, done.
I'd love to take a moment to reintroduce you to Mark Augason, who is the president and owner of the company. Mark, come on down, my friend. We've had so much fun tonight with Alison and Mark obviously being here. Mark, congratulations.
Yes, and thank you.
It's a huge, I'll give you a second shaking of the hand.
Absolutely.
Obviously a big success. Tell everybody at home, though, what this means to you and the family in terms of, this is really a family-owned business.
Yes, absolutely. Family-owned business, 50 years, really my heart and soul of my family, the Augason family. Just to me and to what we've done, my calling is to help people prepare themselves with home-style meals for a time of need, time of crisis, time of struggle, whatever it is. These are meal extenders. These are meals that are tried and true. Listen, I've eaten every single one of these foods personally, as well as my children. I've tested them, I've tried them. These are the recipes of heart and soul and the Augason Farms family.
Well, 50 years is an amazing accomplishment. We're going to let you go get some rest and get some sleeping again, sir.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark. Alison, we have about 4 minutes left. Okay. Where shall we end? Where shall we wrap up?
Oh, I don't know.
There's so much we've got over here.
There's so much. We want to go with the everyday food, or do you want to go? We'll go with the emergency.
Let's go back over here.
Because here's the thing again, it is Preparedness Month.
Right.
So you might as well go ahead and think ahead. Like we were talking about earlier, it's like getting insurance. This is food insurance. You're going to be able to rest assured that no matter what's going on, no matter where you are or what happens, you're able to feed yourself and feed your family, and maybe even feed some neighbors as well.
Yes.
15 varieties of food in here, 135 servings. You don't have to worry about the price going up. You don't have to go to the store to get it. You don't have to lug it. I like that it's shipped right to you. I mean, and for HSN to give us the free shipping, I gotta say thank you.
I don't think anybody could believe it. With the price of food, with the price of gas, with the price of shipping, to get 135 servings, 74 cents a serving in this pail, free ship, less than $100 with FlexPay. It really is an amazing opportunity. I want you to get one, and I certainly want you to think about sending one to somebody that means the world to you, that you worry about, that maybe doesn't live where you live right now. Maybe it's a son or daughter who live in a different city or state. Let's send one directly to them. We can do that. If you just call us and say, listen, I want you to send one of these to my daughter and son-in-law, they live in Miami, we'll do that wherever in the continental United States. But knowing that they're provided for, that they have a backup plan. If there was an emergency, if they were trapped, if there was a disaster, they would be able to eat well and eat tasty, delicious food. That's a lot of food, honestly, Alison, for when you really break it down, for a very teeny tiny price.
I mean, it really is. Because, I mean, I think it's under $1.50, and you're gonna have a dinner and a glass of milk.
How true is that?
And you know what, yesterday we spent, or actually today, we spent almost $4 for a medium French fry.
Oh my, you see?
Is that ridiculous?
It's crazy.
I mean, inflation is really hurting us. The food supply is really hurting us, the supply chains. I mean, even we're food manufacturers, and we, you know, if one thing goes down, we can't get paprika, guess what? There goes the black bean burgers. There goes, you know, it's that trickle down effect. So until, this is the new normal, guys. This is the way it is. Shelves are empty. Inflation's on the rise. Yeah. This is just a way to be prepared for no matter what. It's not all about hurricanes. It's not all about flooding. No. But some of it is, and this way, no matter where you are, if you want to send one to the church or to the community center so they could just store it in there, or maybe you want to take this, if you work in a high-rise building and there's any chance you could be stuck in there, you want to keep one behind your desk, great idea. You know, because you can just heat up the water on a hot plate and there you are.
It's true.
I mean, you're done. I mean, you have meals and food for everybody. The cheesy rice, the pancakes, the oatmeal, the creamy wheat, the creamy potato soup, chicken noodle soup. I mean, all of it, the whole gamut.
Everything is good.
Everything is good.
Alison, you're good. You're not good, you're amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank
A pleasure
you
to see you. Oh
I'm
my
so
gosh.
happy to see you too.
It's been a couple of years since I last saw Alison in face to face, and it's a thrill to see her here in the studio again. Thanks to Mark for being here, for representing the family, and thanks to you for shopping with us. I encourage you on this day in September, for National Preparedness Month, let's take this moment in time to say, okay, I've done that, I've got that, I am now prepared. I'm able to feed myself and my family if something unexpected were to happen. You can certainly place your order on hsn.com. It's a fast and easy way to do it. Or you can always give us a call on that toll-free number as well. That's totally fine. Whichever is easiest and best for you. Obviously, with Augason Farms, this being their first ever Today's Special and the only one scheduled this year, they wanted to make a big impact, and they most certainly have done. I want to thank the entire team from Augason, Al and Mark and Alison and Al Senior, everybody who was here tonight from Augason Farms for making this happen. And congratulations to you for ordering your Today's Special. Well, the night is young. We're going to keep on going with some more important things to feel prepared in any situation.